Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, and today I'm bringing you guys the next episode of my Let's Play Boom Beach series. So taking a look at my base, we finished up the HQ in the last episode, so I went ahead and built 3 of the new buildings that we got. We got an extra cannon, another stone storage, and another machine gun, but most importantly, we did get the iron mine. So let's go ahead and build that. It's going to be 39,000 wood, 9,900 stone, and it's going to give us a passive source of iron. So instead of raiding bases for like 200 to 300 iron at a time, I think it gives us something like 500 iron per hour, which is going to be really handy. So I just have to make sure I log on and grab it. But yeah, let's go ahead and wait for that to finish up. And I also have a couple of trees to knock down. So I'm not sure exactly when I was able to remove these ancient mangroves. It might have been at the last HQ or this one. I forget which one. But I'm going to go ahead and take care of these guys just to free up a little bit more space. And I think at the next level, I'll be able to remove a couple more trees and free up my base a little bit more. All right, so taking a look at what else we have going on. I still have a couple of things to upgrade in my armory, and I think if we save up enough gold, we'll be able to do something like my Zookas. So let's just go ahead and try to save up and see if we can get that done. So looking at base number 1, looks like the dude has a pretty simple base to attack. I just want to make sure I take care of those cannons. 22,000 wood will definitely help out. Not really a whole lot of gold, but I think I should be able to take care of this guy with no casualties. Maybe just 1 or 2 heavies, but we'll see what happens, and let's go ahead and take him out. All right, so you see I did unlock the barrage, and that's what you get at level 10. I couldn't think about it in the last episode, but I'm going to go ahead and drop that guy. It does a ton of damage over a bunch of spaces, so obviously I'm going to prioritize that over the artillery now if they're like the same energy cost or ammo cost. But let's go ahead and attack this guy's base. So I'm going to drop some heavies up front, follow up with some Zookas. Looks like there's a pretty good amount of mines right there. That's why I spread my heavies out a little bit more so my Zookas didn't hit them. And we're just going to start taking care of this base. So really, I'm focusing on the sniper towers. I'm not worrying about that machine gun on the very far left, really just the sniper towers in the back, as well as this first sniper tower up front. But let me just go ahead and make my way through these buildings. And if I really want to, I can probably just make a mad rush for the HQ. So there's a ton of things to attack, but instead of that, I can just drop my flare on the HQ instead of destroying those sniper towers in the back. And let's just go ahead and drop a heal and 1 more shock, and we'll be able to take care of that, and we won't have any casualties. Wow, I'm really surprised. I thought that heavy on the very bottom right there would get taken out, but nope, no casualties. We were able to take care of the base, and that one was pretty simple. So sometimes during a raid, you just have to judge whether or not it's worth it to take care of all the defenses or just to make a mad rush for the HQ, and in that case, it was better to take care of the headquarters and not worry about it. All right, looking at this base right here, this guy has 100,000 gold available. So this will definitely put a huge chunk into the budget we need to get those Zookas upgraded. So I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 cannons 2 artillery on that cannon. Going to drop my barrage right here to take care of some of these mines. And then now I can just start making my way through this base. I want to save up a little bit of my ammo, I guess, to take care of the, or to have enough for the shock bombs to make sure those sniper towers don't take care of my heavies too fast. And let's go ahead and see if we can use that effectively. So I'm waiting until they get a little bit closer for the guy in the back to attack. And then a huge fail. I dropped it in the center. I think I was trying to take care of all 3 of them at once. I had no idea what I was thinking, but that shock bomb did absolutely nothing. That was just miserable. But I'm going to go ahead and drop my second barrage right there since it's pretty close in price to the artillery, and just slowly make my way through that base. So don't get greedy like me. Don't try to take care of all 3 sniper towers right there. That one was pretty obvious. It really wasn't even that close. But I should have just settled for 2 and it would have made this raid a little bit easier. All right, so right now I dropped 2 artillery up top. I did miss on 1 of them, so that mortar in the back is actually going to do work on my heavy. So overall, this was actually a pretty sloppy raid, but because of I guess how the base was designed, it wasn't designed the greatest because the sniper towers were in the front. I was able to have another raid with no casualties and steal 100,000 gold. So looking at this final raid, 197,000 gold available, plus a little bit of a bonus from one of my idols. So let's go ahead and drop a barrage in the center as well as an artillery, but somehow there's just a little bit of health left on both of the cannons, and I'm going to have to drop 1 more to help clean it up. I really didn't want to. I wanted to save up that barrage, or maybe use that for shock bombs, but I had to drop that just so those cannons didn't take me out. All right, so same exact thing. I'm going to drop my troops on the right-hand side. And this guy actually has a pretty good base for guarding against what I'm doing because he has these sniper towers in a square, so I'm not able to shock them all at once. I sort of have to go from side to side to take them out, as well as if my troops get in an awkward angle, his sniper tower will probably actually be able to pick off some of my heavies, or sorry, some of my Zookas. So taking care of Sniper Tower 1, this one will go down pretty easily. I'm not going to start redirecting my troops yet because I might expose my troops or my Zookas to the Sniper Tower, so I'm just going to keep letting them rolling. Gonna go ahead and just drop stuff as it becomes available. You can see 4 of my Zookas went to the left, and that's where you're gonna get in trouble. So the sniper tower easily shot down all 5 of those guys, and that's actually like an entire boat. So you can see it keep shooting the guys in the back. I'm gonna have to drop a shock bomb to take care of it, as well as I'm gonna finally use one of my flares and make my way over there. So I've been hit with a couple of casualties, really not too bad right now. I can definitely still save it. Just going to go ahead and keep focusing down some of these buildings, and I decided in the end to just go for the center. I'm going to go for the HQ just like that first raid, and it's going to be the quickest way to get it done. So it looks like that went down, and besides those fails with the Zookas getting sniped out by the sniper towers, pretty clean raid, and we were able to steal a ton of gold. That was a lot, 216,000 with the bonus, even though we got hit by a couple of casualties. Alright, so heading back to base, let's see what we've got going on. I do need to train some more of my troops, but just to make sure, I want to check out the armory first to make sure I can do what I need to do, and I can actually upgrade whatever I want. So deciding on what I want to do, the barrage was probably not be a bad idea, but since I can do the Zookas, those are the most expensive one, I think, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and that's going to take about 1 day and 9 hours. Going to finish it up by reinforcing my troops, and that'll do it for the episode. In the next one, my iron mine will be done, as well as you can see my submarine already is doing work over there, so no need to stick that on a base. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.